Chevrolet display, home of America's winners. Just a year ago, we debuted the all-new Corvette Stingray, and since then, it won Car of the Year at the North American International Auto Show, also Automotive Magazine Car of the Year. Many more awards are trickling in, and the reason being, ladies and gentlemen, is that our Corvette, it's in a divine precision, a perfect balance of technology, performance, and design. Now, our naturally aspirated LT1 engine delivers 460 horsepower. It gets you 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. Phenomenal speed indeed. However, for some of you, it was just not enough. You demanded for more. So our engineers delivered. They took the foundation of the Stingray and they amplified it to bring you the beast that's sitting next to me here on stage, the all-new 2015 Z06. Ladies and gentlemen, the very first Z06 was 1963, and since then we've offered it in 4 out of our 7 generations. Each time we improved weight, performance, and technology. As a matter of fact, our last generation was a true foundation of success. Our 7-liter V8 delivered 505 horsepower. It got you 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. Now this one's going to be even better. The reason being, our engineers co-developed it side by side to have race-proven bloodline with our all-new C7R race car, which is also here today, sitting on stage to the left-hand side of our digital bow tie. Ladies and gentlemen, since 1999, the Corvette race team has actually won 90 global victories, 10 manufacturing championships, and hopefully this June, our C7R will bring home our 8th trophy for 24 hours at Le Mans. Now what they carry in common, it's going to have the same chassis architecture, aerodynamic strategies, performance technologies. Our all-new all-aluminum frame is going to be 60% stiffer than the last generation. Now this is an industry's first. We built you an open hood frame, enabling the engineers for the very first time to deliver to you a Z06 that has a removable top panel. So this piece that you see here, you can actually remove this. It's all carbon fiber, very light in weight, 16 pounds. I've tried it and I was able to do it all by myself. You can place it in the trunk, 15.3 cubic feet of cargo space. And even with the panel in your rear back, it's still going to be 20% stiffer than the last generation. So every design change that you see on the new Z06 is purposeful and with function. Starting with the front fascia. The mesh pattern that you see is designed to deliver the most amount of airflow to our Supercharger's intercooler heat exchanger. We also have a front hood extractor. This is going to ventilate all the hot air from your engine to go through the grill and exit through the extractor versus going underneath the car, which can cause lift or drag. Also, we have flared fenders, 56 millimeters wider in the front, 80 millimeters wider in the rear. This is to accommodate the larger wheels moving on over from the Stingray. Our side vents also have function. This side over here is in charge of your electronic limited slip differential. The one on your driver for cooling down your rear transmission. Now our rear fascia, very unique design. It's going to be carried over from the Stingray. New and bold athletic tail lamps. They're going to be pushed apart about 3 inches. And now this year you're going to be getting your Brembo brakes. That's going to be standard, 6-piston fixed calipers in the front, 4-piston in the rear. And for the first time we're giving you standard magnetic ride control. This is the fastest reacting suspension in the world. It's a GM innovation. It reads the road 10 to 15 milliseconds, adjusting your shocks and suspensions. Also, for you performance enthusiasts, you want to get to the fastest speed as quickly as possible, we're going to give you launch control. This is going to limit all that extra amount of wheel spin at that extreme acceleration. Also, there's a lot of power in this new Z06. We want to make sure you have complete control. So we have performance management with your torque. So there's 5 settings that's going to reduce your torque, so you always are in control. Also giving you electronic limited slip differential, which is going to assess the driving mode you have, what condition it's in, what gear, and it's going to split the torque in your rear wheels, getting you the best balance possible in the traction and handling. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 aero packages this year with the new Z06. We have our front splitter. We also have our carbon aero, and this is going to be the Z07. So this spoiler that you see says Z07 on it, that's what it means. It's going to be our most aerodynamic with the most downforced Corvette yet. Our spoiler's adjustable, and it's all carbon fiber. It has painted carbon flash, which is why you see the pretty metallic color. Now you're also going to get the wider winglets in the front for more downforce. The rocket panels on the side, all carbon fiber, either exposed or you can get the same carbon flash. You're also going to get upgraded wheels, Michelin Pilot Super Sport Cup 2 tires. You're going to get the carbon ceramic matrix rotors. Those are going to be cross-drilled and save you 23 pounds in weight in comparison to the standard steel that you get with the standard Z06. As a matter of fact, we took the Z06 with the new Z07 aero package on the track, and we tested it against our ZR1. If you're not familiar with the ZR1, we'll do a little briefing. It starts at $112,000. It's a supercharged engine with LS9 engine in it, and it gives you 638 horsepower. Got you 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. Now this one outperformed it on the track. So what do we have underneath this all carbon fiber hood? We have an all-new LT4 supercharged engine. It's a 6.2-liter V8, delivering to you a minimum of 625 horsepower, a minimum of 635 pound-foot of torque. Now the reason I use that keyword minimum is because we're still in the preliminary stages and testing exact numbers, but I can tell you this, GM tends to be conservative, and we're going to give you the lower number because we want to keep on impressing you, even though that's hard to believe at this point. We have an all-new 1.7-liter Eaton supercharger. It's going to spin 20,000 RPM, which is 5,000 RPM more than the LS9 supercharged engine we have in our ZR1. Now, ladies and gentlemen, standard comes with 7-speed manual transmission with active rev match, virtually making any great driver drive like a professional. You can either activate or deactivate with the paddle shifts located on the steering wheel. And for the first time, we're giving you an automatic transmission, 8-speed automatic transmission, one of the only to offer in the industry. Now, that's going to be the most efficient and capable automatic transmission ever tested with GM, 5% more efficient than the 6-speed we find in the Stingray. And because of our unique design, we were actually able to fit it in the same space as well. Now, it's going to execute commands 160 times per second. Now, our engineers truly did push the envelope with the performance in the new Z06. This is going to be where track meets street, so you're going to be using it as your day-to-day driver, which is why we want to make sure you're comfortable. We're going to give you a driver-centric, driver-oriented interior, world-class amenities, premium material. Everything's hand-wrapped leather, micro suede, aluminum or carbon fiber. As the vehicle spins, you can take a peek and see the steering wheel's all wrapped with our microfiber, and it's a flat bottom, giving you more of that competition performance feel. Now, standard, we're going to have our magnesium frame GT seats. You can upgrade to the competition performance seats, which they are here located on this stage that you see. It's going to be more rigid, more stiff. It's going to hug you for your cornering performance. Now, technology is also a must. That's why we have 2 8-inch screens for you. One's going to be in front of the driver. It's a digital cluster. You can actually customize the setting, have it display your driving mode, transmission gear. We also have a full colored heads-up display, something that once you drive with, you don't want to drive without. And we also have an 8-inch screen in the center, which is our MyLink. That's our next generation infotainment center. Now, it's going to have natural voice command and recognition, displaying all your recent call log, activity, contact list. And don't worry, once you leave your car, all your information leaves with you, so you still retain privacy. Now, we have Sirius Xm Radio. That's going to be 140 channels, stations. That's a satellite radio, so you can listen to talk shows, sports, news. You can even tune in with me. I'm in California. In LA, I listen to 102.7. You could jam the same station all the way here in Chicago. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Bose sound system also, which is phenomenal. I love my music. And we didn't stop there with technology. We're going to give you an industry-only PDR. That stands for Performance Data Recorder. We worked hand-in-hand with Cosworth, which is a British motorsport performance company. They worked together with the Corvette racing team. So they gave us an HD recording camera, which is located and integrated in the front windshield. It's going to record everything from the perspective of the driver, like your engine speed, transmission gear, braking and handling angle. And we have a telemetry overlay. Everything's recorded on an SD card that's located in your glove box, using a GPS system that actually works 5 times faster than the in-house navigation system, so you get precise performance from the track. And the best part is you take it home. We have the Cosworth toolbox on the computer. You can get the software so you can actually see how you've been performing and improve it on the track, even share on social media to show off to your family and friends how amazing you perform on the track. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2013, Chevrolet sold the most performance cars in the nation. We actually sold the most vehicles ever in the history of the brand since 1911. Now the reason for our success, it's not a secret. I will share it with you. We give you fuel efficiency, spirited performance, outstanding technology. As a matter of fact, we have state-of-the-art technology with the new LT4 engine that's carried over from the LT1, direct injection, continuous variable valve timing, active fuel management, and an advanced combustion system that's going to make this the most fuel efficient, aerodynamic, with the most downforce Corvette yet till this day. And as a matter of fact, for any super sport car that delivers over 600 horsepower. And the best part is the key, the legacy of Corvette is that it's affordable. You're going to get a vehicle, a super sport car that rivals the most exotic super sport cars in the world, and you're going to pay a fraction of the price. Now I'm sure you're wondering, what is the price? I can't give you the number because it is still in the preliminary stages. I can tell you this though, if you can afford the current Z06, this will be attainable. We keep our promise as we deliver that same promise with our Stingray. We only have to charge $1,500. Now ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be the first to know exact performance data and pricing, I can take down your email, and that way you'll be the first one in the loop to know. Thanks again for stopping by our display. My name is Sahar. If you have any questions, don't be shy coming over. I am super friendly. Also, we're going to give you a treat today because our Stingray Black on Black with the Z51 package is starring in a movie, Captain America's sequel, that's going to debut on the 4th of April. Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow will be driving the Stingray, and so we have limited edition comic books for Captain America that I will hand out to you right now. Thanks again for stopping by our display, and happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy the remainder of your day here at the 2014 Chicago International Auto Show.